All right, I've never really done one of these before, but just picked up the new truck. So I'm gonna do a little walk around video, just to get kind of a baseline of how it was when I got it. So this is a 2023 Lariat F-350. Also has the Tremor package, the Sport Appearance package, and the Lariat Ultimate package for the interior. It's an antimatter blue, which is a really cool color. You can see here even that the blue kind of shines through, but over there, it looks a little bit more black. And I like that. I wasn't sure if I was gonna dig the blue, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. I think if there was one thing that I would do differently on this truck, and I did not have the choice, my budget would not allow me to buy a brand new truck, but I would have spec'd the cab lights, and I probably would have done black appearance package instead of sport. That would give you gloss black grille surrounds instead of matte black, but that is not that big of a deal. So a little walk around, bone stock still. Nothing has been done to it. Tremor package gives it a little bit of lift compared to some of the other trim levels and configurations, but there it is. You see Tremor. Beautiful, beautiful truck. I'm coming straight from a F-150 that I did a wrapper conversion on. So I did the whole 5-link and supercharger and all that goodness. And yeah, a lot of fun. This is going to be a different kind of build. This is not going to be made to go and hit the dunes and hit whoops and rally all the time. This is going to be more of a camper, pull things with. My family, not me, but this is my dad's. He's got a big old brooder trailer. So I might borrow that every now and then, get a side-by-side. Some of the things that are a little bit less beat up your daily driver kind of activities. So looking at the interior now, it is really, really slick, honestly. I know a lot of people aren't sold on the moonroof. I think it's really nice looking. Verdict's still out on whether or not that was a good choice, but again, I did not spec the truck. This was special order by a investor in a dealership, and I guess he switches out his trucks every 2 years. I don't know the guy, but I think he's got good taste overall. So I really like the Lariat trim. My F-150 was an XLT, and having the softer touch trim panels, like all this top is the faux leather, where on the F-150 where it was XLT, that's all plastic. Leather interior, I guess pleather, whatever you want to call it, also very nice, quite comfortable. Added benefit of the moonroof though is when you're in the garage, a lot more light comes in here. In my F-150, you couldn't see it all. This did come with the heads-up display, which is pretty trick. I actually didn't even know that when I went to pick it up. They didn't list it, they didn't talk about it, but it has it. So pretty awesome surprise there. I guess that comes with the Lariat Ultimate package. I just didn't think that it was available in 2023. We've got more cup holders than a person could ever need. I think you got 4 there, 2 in each door. There's 2 in the middle of the back seat, and then again 2 in each door. So if you get thirsty driving this truck, you got a problem. Let's see, is there anything to talk about back here? Sorry, I don't really do YouTube, but I figured it'd be good to have this documented because I'm planning on doing some stuff. So the things that I'm really loving so far, and now I'm on day 2 of ownership, so not much to say here. But and in this lighting, it's looking a lot more blue on camera than it does in real life. It looks pretty black over here. But anyway, things that not really loving. Actually, sorry, I'll start with the things I love. Things I'm loving, the diesel, high output diesel is really slick. It's quite powerful. If you step on it, it's gonna blow the tires off. I'm sure they're limiting the crap out of that thing when you are coming off of stoplights and things like that. Let's see, other than that, yeah, interior, amazing. The ride quality is a lot better than I expected. I had a 3500 HD Duramax in the past, and that truck was so stiff on the road. And this is no Raptor, but it is not as bad as the 3500 HD. So that's good news. But some of the other things that I'm really enjoying, I'm pretty well happy with the proportions, having the the auto folding mirrors. Just overall, this truck is optioned really well. I'm impressed. Well done, Ford. So the things that I'm not super loving, obviously the ride quality is going to be one. So that is probably the first thing I'm going to do, which is crazy, but coming from the Raptor swap, this Tremor suspension just isn't going to cut it. So I'll probably bring all this out and do a full Carly pin top kit with the Kings. Maybe the E-Venture, we'll see what kind of a price I can get on those. I don't want to go too crazy here, because again, this is not trying to be the toy. This is trying to be the get to the toy spot and have fun out there. So yeah, Carly kit front and back. I think I'm going to do that. And then some of the other little things, and they are little things, is the DRLs. I'm not super stoked about. I used to just hate this front end when it first got announced, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. But yeah, I'm probably going to swap out the grill for the Platinum grill. I just like the look of it more. The DRLs, I'm definitely going to at least turn them up, but I'm kind of debating whether or not I'm going to go with Alpha Rex. They're making their new amber headlight housings, or if I should just take these, send them to someone like Retrofit Source and have them converted to amber. One of those two. It's got to happen. Got to have the amber DRLs. I'm definitely going to go over to factory aftermarket, get one of their bars. I've got the little aux lights, whatever. I'm a Switch Pro guy. I use Switch Pros in pretty much every vehicle, but this has the upfitter switches. I'll probably take advantage of those somehow, but I might also get a Switch Pro system. But I'm going to do one of the factory aftermarket bars right here. I'm going to mount probably 5 LP9s on there. Baja Designs, make some killer lights. And you know what? I think that's probably plenty. Yeah, I had the ditch lights and I had the fog light kit on my my F-150. Maybe I don't know. I'm probably not going to edit this. I'm just going to throw it up. But on the F-150, I had those in multiple spots. And honestly, if the LP9s were on, the other lights were useless, completely useless. Couldn't see anything brighter than what LP9s can put out. So I'm going to do that, and that'll be pretty trick. Probably going to find some rock lights, just get a little bit more underlighting. Definitely some on each wheel, just on the off chance that you have to work on it on the trail. I don't think it's very cool to drive around with them on the highway or anything like that. But the few times that I've needed them, man, it was so nice having the extra lighting. And then just when you're around camp, things like that, pretty fun to have some extra light just to give a little bit more presence of while you're walking around the vehicle. You got camping equipment out, cooking equipment, kind of keeps you from tripping over stuff. I've seen a few people install some lights up in here that kind of shine out. Probably gonna look into that. I think that's a good use of otherwise what is just a footstep. So that I'll probably figure something out there. Still got some soap in there. Yeah, just finished washing it for the first time, trying to get a feel for how the water flows on it. That's pretty cool. Those have got to go. Chrome tips, no thank you. The only thing that really I'm not sure about is with that Carly kit. Do I end up getting the spare tire carrier from them? It's not cheap. It's a $3,500 hitch, which I don't know if I can justify, but maybe, I don't know. In the back of your mind, everything starts to become relative, and I'm trying to avoid that train of thought because, you know what, I paid $71,500, just under $71,500 for this truck, which I think was a good deal because the sticker price was you know, upwards of 94, was it 94,600? So yeah, call it $95,000 for this truck when it was new from factory. And in 2 years and 14,000 miles, it's dropped close to $23,000. So I'm feeling really lucky, really blessed to be able to get this and scoop this up. It's definitely more than I deserve. And you know, I hope I can give back to the community. And as I'm working on building this, provide some fun content on my Instagram, like Skucks Off-Road, SKUXX. If anyone cares, you probably don't. I barely care, and I'm the one filming this thing. So yeah, it should be a fun journey. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments. I feel like there's a few little things that you learn as you're starting to shop around. And if you're looking right now for F-250 or F-350 and have some questions, you know, just hit me up. I'm happy to help answer any questions. Or maybe you just want to dive in and figure it all yourself. You know, sometimes that's part of the fun, part of the journey. I know that's kind of how I feel about it, for myself at least. So yeah, I'm gonna pull off some of the extra stickers, and yeah, I'm really debating. You guys let me know if anybody watches this at all, because I don't YouTube first video. But if anybody watches this, let me know what you think about keeping the Tremor sticker on there. I'm not so sure. I think the orange on blue, maybe it's a good color, complementary, but I feel like it looks a little tacky. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, that's about it. Got to get used to this. Gas is nice for not needing DEF and all the stupid emission systems. Thanks, government. But yeah, it is very clean, very nice truck, and I'm just super stoked, guys. So that's it for now. I think I'm going to sign off and upload this, and you know, if anyone sees it, great. If anyone doesn't see it, also great. This is also just for me. You know, I want to be able to see as I install things how the truck changes, how the stance changes, road presence. This is already a big truck, and it's going to get bigger. So let's get her done.